41 seconds on the clock. We're 3 points up. We just got to hold out. No! What's going on, Godzirra Nation? This is ArghGodzirra. Welcome back to another installment of Madden 20, Face of the Franchise. Thank you for joining me as always. I'm a little bit upset. We should be playing the Pro Bowl, but I don't have a game to get to. So I'm very interested to check out the Pro Bowl roster and find out who got selected. As you can see, we would have been representing the AFC team. Baker Mayfield selected at QB1. Patrick Mahomes at QB2, and Tom Brady at QB3. What's even more surprising, have a look at the wide receiver slots. 6 placements. Antonio Brown, not one of them. Tight end, no Jermaine Gresham. I am very surprised. Very disappointed. But we're skipping to the next week. We've got a lot to cover before we get into the Super Bowl. Do we talk to Jack? No, we're going to view yearly awards. MVP, we took it out. Trent Cornell is the NFL MVP ahead of Baker Mayfield. So if I won MVP ahead of Baker Mayfield, why was I not selected for the Super Bowl? For the Pro Bowl. I am so flustered I don't even know what I'm talking about. God damn it. Coach of the Year goes to John Gruden, obviously. The Raiders making big-time plays. Alright, let's go to the AFC. Offensive Player of the Year. Trent Cornell in the number 1 spot. Second goes to Antonio Brown in the wide receiver slot. If we were the best offensive players of the year, how did we not make the Pro Bowl team? I knew we wouldn't get anybody in the Defensive Player of the Year, so I'm not too worried about that. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Trent Cornell. Thank you very much. That guy at the beginning of this series went on record to say that we would be Offensive Rookie of the Year, and it came through. Devin Bush, the Defensive Rookie of the Year. Best Quarterback, Trent Cornell. Once again, ahead of the 3 that were selected for the Pro Bowl. Do you see what I'm saying here, ladies and gentlemen? Why the fuck was I not selected for the Pro Bowl? Oh, best wide receiver, Antonio Brown. We had Rodney Hudson as best defensive lineman. Okay, that's actually pretty impressive considering our O-line let us down quite a bit. Best defensive lineman, Myles Garrett. We got sacked by him a few times this season. Okay. We got all that out of the way. I still don't understand how we didn't make the Pro Bowl, but we wrapped up MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year. A lot of accolades for our debut season. Hey kid, I'm sure your phone is blowing up right now, but I wanted to ask you one simple question. Think back to winning the national championship 1 year ago. What do you think you did best in that game? I played aggressively. I attacked the defense by going deep every chance I could. Yes, exactly. That got you through one championship game, and if you continue to play to that strength, it'll get you through this game too. Thanks, coach. Gained 3 deep throwing accuracy. Okay. That's got us set up for this game, ladies and gentlemen. Unofficially sponsored by EA Sports as always. The biggest game of the series to date. Oakland Raiders taking on the New Orleans Saints in the Super Bowl. Who would have thought at the start of the season mode, when we went in the number 1 selection for Oakland Raiders, that we would end up at this point in our first season. NFC champions, New Orleans Saints. They're pumped up. But here come your AFC champions, the Oakland Raiders. There is only one thing Cornell has to do to cement his legacy, and that is to take Oakland to a Super Bowl win in his debut season. If he can do that, he stamps his name amongst the greats. He has been put in the history books already on so many different occasions. This is just another game for him. Hopefully we can get this done. It's going to be a tall order. The Saints are no pushovers. I'm actually very happy we're taking on the Saints. We're taking on quality opposition. Let's get the coin toss underway. Tails never fails. What was the call? All right, we're all celebrating, but what was the call? We're not going to find out, are we? All right, there we go. Saints are receiving the ball to kick off the Super Bowl. Here we go, Raider Nation. It's Super Bowl time. He's got to have goosebumps. He's played in front of big games before, but ladies and gentlemen, nothing would compete to taking to the field as a year one rookie playing in the Super Bowl. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. It might have been intended for Tyrell Williams, but it went nowhere near Tyrell Williams. Shake out the cobwebs. A big game like this, surely he's going to have the yips early, but that's okay. Connection with his second throw. Let's just settle things down. Pace ourselves. We don't have to be hitting big-time plays every single time. Oh, Antonio, why'd you fumble that? It hit him lace out on the chest. Okay, Rashad. Need a big game from you, son. There we go. Take me to 1st and 10, baby. All right, who's moving for me? Take it and go, Gresham. Held up very short. Second and 5. Gresham's going to lap back around. Brown's going to cut through the middle. Come on, Brown. There we go. And a couple of extra yards after the initial hit. Very nice. Thank God the defender that was in front of Brown didn't slot back until he did. And that wasn't even Brown. Who the hell's that? It's Williams. Antonio Brown's off the field. But as I was saying, Williams got some space there purely... Went to the wrong player. Purely because the defensive lineman decided he'd chase another guy. Dig and go. Rashad, I need a 1st and goal. Thank you, sir. Can we get Rashad on the scoreboard for a touchdown? It'd be great after the season he's had for us to get one. God, how close would have that been? I tried, Rashad. I'm sorry. Oh, if they had picked that in their end zone, I would have been bitterly disappointed. But we've got to come up with something here. Come on, Raiders, work for me. There we go. Tiptoe through the window, whip a nay-nay and the molly-wop. Opening touchdown of the Super Bowl. Have a look at him tiptoeing at the back like he's Josh Kennedy from West Coast. No need to go to a booth review for that one. And a front flip just to nail the coffin down. The Saints, however, answer back immediately with a touchdown of their own. We're going to be in for one hell of a contest. Should have gone to Gresham. Should have gone to Gresham. All right, Rashad, do you feel like doing a screen? Haven't done a screen run in a while. God damn it. I don't think Brown's going to get deep enough. I'll run up my damn self. That's a first down. Thank you. Coach pulling out some weird plays. Throwing some plays in there that I haven't seen him throw down all year. Good reception. Do we expect anything less from Antonio Brown, ladies and gentlemen? Very interested to see when it comes to the trade and draft period in this game, whether we actually have hand in the player movement or because we're just controlling our player, we only control what has bearing on our future with the franchise. Because if I can have my say, I know a few people that we can get rid of and a few that we can target. Didn't want that. Who the hell let Hendrickson through the gap? All right, Antonio Brown for the first down. Or pluck it off. I mean, I'm not going to complain. It takes us to 3rd and 3. It was a very good pickup. But now we've got to make sure we convert. Get it in there. 1st and goal. Two minutes left in the opening half. Oh, the Red Sea parts. Oh, tell me I didn't slide in for a touchdown. All right, you're going to rob me of that. That's fine. It's a good grab. Who was it? It wasn't Antonio Brown, that's for sure. That was Ryan Grant. He's been coming up with some pretty solid plays in the back half of the year. Touchdown up, and we have the chance now to go in at halftime with a 2-touchdown buffer. That's 1st and goal. Plenty of time on the clock. Ryan Grant standing up tall in this game. Good to see some of the youngsters standing up and heeding the call. We've got Williams on the right if we want to get the youngsters involved. I've done it. I have thrown a goddamn pick in the end zone. And they have coughed it up. 4 yards out from their end zone. Wow, what a place to turn the ball over. Oh, I have not. I've just thrown it right at them. They're going to score. Okay, they only took a field goal. Little bit of saving grace. But in my last 3 throws, I've thrown 2 interceptions. In my last 2 throws, I've thrown 2 interceptions. I'm lucky that got off before I got hit. You got to snap out of it, Cornell. Rashad, let's connect for a play. Face mask?
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Thank you, New Orleans. Nolans.
First down.
What's the coach suggesting? All right, let's see what we can come up with here. Brown getting us the first down. Nice pickup. Mounted by almost every single Saint on the field. Another first down. Keep giving him space. I'll keep making sure he racks him up. Oh no! I might as well put on a golden fucking helmet at this point. Alright, it looks like we've forced a fumble. We must have forced a fumble on their first attempt. Did he get it? Oh, he got in! There we go. A little bit of redemption. Thank God for that. 11 points up. Deep in Saints territory. Second and go, Martin. See, Martin? Martin, this is why I don't pass it to you often, Martin. This is why come the trade period and the draft period, I hope we pick up a decent half-back, Martin! Almost threw another goddamn pick. How ironic. The biggest game of our career, and it's one of the worst games I've played. Come on, come get me. I'm better off running the ball. I can't throw a pick if I run it. Alright, hopefully Brown can get on the inside. Other than that, Rashad. First down. Come on again, Rashad. Back to back. Let's test the defense. 10 incomplete passes. Or picks. Well, not 10 picks, but the picks are included in those incomplete passes is what I'm trying to say. We've got the lead, that's all that matters. I just got to pick up my game before I get sacked again! Got hit hard. He didn't pick up the 22. He'll pick up 12 though. Okay, Rashad, can we do it again? Just hold the ball, don't drop it. 11 points up heading into the final quarter. We kicked a field goal. Okay, 14 points up. I'm a little bit more comfortable with that lead. But with that being said, if I keep throwing picks like I have been, anything can happen from here. It's good to kick it off with the ball this far up, close to our end zone though. And he's dropped it. Brown, Brown, Brown. Only one of us is allowed to be having a shit game. Can we force it to 21 points? I didn't think he held that. I thought he did for a second, but no. No good. He got dropped before he could catch that as well. My lord. No one wants to... Anyone remember how to hold a fucking ball or... $10-point difference. Still got the lead, but it's very frustrating when players don't want to hold balls and I'm getting sacked all the time. I'm going to get sacked again. Oh, no, I'm not. Where's the people for the block? That would have been a good touchdown run. Coach just wants us to chew the clock and take a 10-point win. I'm happy to chew the clock down, but I'll be a hell of a lot more comfortable if we went in with 17 points up. Come on, Martin. Oh, what are you doing? Do you know what a route run is? Thank God I got that off in time. Thank you for remembering how to catch a ball, Antonio. Two minutes on the clock. Touchdown here, game over. Field goal here could potentially still be game on. Why didn't I throw it? It's been my favourite play all season. If there's any game I'm going to keep doing it again and again and again, it's going to be the biggest game. Come on, Rashad. flag. Who against? Who against?
Holding offense.
You're kidding. What are they going to do? Oh, no. 41 seconds on the clock. We're 3 points up. We just got to hold out. No! You're kidding. Oh, thank God for that. I thought I handed the Saints the game on a silver platter. Ladies and gentlemen, Oakland has just won the Super Bowl. We've done it. Our debut season. We have taken the franchise from rags to riches. The number 1 draft pick overall has managed to get his team over the line. Let's have a look at what they deem the highlights. That was a very good touchdown. Antonio Brown, player of the game. I mean, when I'm throwing as many picks as I did, I can understand how they didn't give it to me. But there you go. The dream that we set out to achieve has been fulfilled. Hold that cup up high, boys. We did it. 61.9% completion rate. Kind of funny because I was getting stuck into Baker Mayfield in the last game for throwing about the same percentage. That's been our lowest percentage all year. And we still managed to win a Super Bowl. That's what I'm talking about. Give me all that XP. We've got an upgrade available as well. Got a message from Jack Ford about our legacy. Here we go. Look at you, kid. 12 months ago on a bus in Dallas, you were ready to start your first game as a college quarterback, and all credit to you, Trent. Since day one, you haven't looked back. You led us to a national championship, got drafted, earned a starting position, and rewrote NFL history. With this Super Bowl under your belt, you've accomplished more than any rookie quarterback ever, and I couldn't be more proud of you. Well, just the common trend this year, just setting record after record.
The Super Bowl's over. The season is coming to a close, but before we usher you into the off-season, it's time for another edition of Believe It or Not.
Yeah!
Hey!
Let's go.
Guys,
Yeah.
the first time ever a rookie quarterback started and won the Super Bowl. Schrager, believe it or not, this kid is a legit franchise quarterback.
I hate to be dismissive of you or the segment, Cave. Of course, yes, he just won a Super Bowl as a rookie. I think he's not only the franchise quarterback for now, but we're talking 10, 15 years. It was unbelievable what he just did.
Kyle?
I had some doubts back in April. It's a really good look for me right now. But yeah, I mean, the guy's incredible. They struck gold in the draft. They found their franchise guy, Nate. This is it.
100%. We saw this dude go from college backup to NFL elite in one season. Listen, if his rookie season is any indication of what things are to come, oh yeah, it's going to get even better.
They had faith in me, and you guys did as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now in your hands. If you want to see this season mode continue and go into season 2 with Oakland Raiders, you've got to let me know in that comment section down below. If you guys want to see it, it'll be brought. But if you did enjoy this episode and you did enjoy our first season, be sure to hit that like button. It goes a long way to supporting myself, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all that support. If you're new to the channel, plenty of other content to check out. I urge you to do so, and if you happen to enjoy what I'm throwing down, hit that subscribe button. Pledge your allegiance to the Godzirra Nation by doing so. If you've missed any episodes throughout the season so far, there is a playlist in the description down below, as well as a link to my social media accounts. If you don't follow me on those yet, go ahead and do so. It'd be hugely appreciated. Let me know in the comment section down below as well. If you do want to see a second season of this continue, do we stick with Oakland, or do we demand our release and try to see if we get picked up by another club? It's in your hands. Hit that notification bell before you leave as well to get notified every time something brand new hits the channel. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.